Hello, my little sugar buggers, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the little end notation before the video started, it is approximately a month later, and a few things have changed. Now, if you haven't watched Amelia's trial, because I do remember saying a few times I was going to kind of intervene? No, not intervene, but incorporate that little machinima into this part of the LP or the next part of the Springston Legacy Challenge. And I decided to kind of make it its own entity, kind of like what I've been doing with Amelia's Confessions and things of that sort. Having the little machinimas almost be like little mini, like, I don't even know, like a little mini parts or something. I have no idea what I was going with that. But anyways, yes, let's get back on track, okay? Yeah, definitely check it out, okay? Because you'll understand a lot more if you do. And if you've kind of watched those in the past, it gives you a really good summarization of like what Amelia did and what really happened and all that jazz. Because some people are really confused as to why Amelia is being prosecuted for a murder she didn't commit when she really did. Things are starting to get a little more intricate and a little more confusing, but I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go check out Amelia's trial. It's quite interesting. So then you'd have a better idea of what's going on moving forward. So here we are in Lavender's studio, and it's a little bit later in the evening. Right now, she's actually in a really, really good mood, and a month has since passed since, spoiler alert, since the execution of her mother. Yes, Amelia Mae Springston is no longer of this world. So, you know, she took it hard. Lavender really did. And the one person that was kind of a constant in her life was definitely Jake Portman. Jake is the original investigator who was kind of staking out Jean's humble abode. And we'll get into that more later. But basically, he was her enemy for a while, and it's weird because the enemy has become her comfort, her best friend, and they are actually dating. If I said that already, I apologize, but if I did not, yes, Jake Portman and Lavender Springston are now boyfriend and girlfriend, and they have kind of like this perfect balance in their relationship. They are literally just friends and lovebirds. Their relationship is fairly new, only being a year, or not even a year, a month into it. They don't live together or anything right now. Lavender's main focus is indeed kind of just trying to stabilize her life. Believe it or not, her mother's death kind of came almost as a release, which is so weird, versus anything else. If that makes sense. Like, she was so sad when, you know, she found out that her mother was dead. I mean, like, geez, did you guys not see Amelia's trial? That was actually the aftermath, in case you were confused. And there was like a little blurb or whatever, like in the video of Jake comforting her and kind of becoming such an important part of her life. And a part of Lavender, you know, although extremely, extremely, extremely distraught about her mother's death, is feeling a sense of happiness because her mother can't cause any more turmoil or trouble in her life. And she kind of almost sees it as like maybe the symbol that maybe the Springstons can be whole again, because Amelia, the one thing Amelia wanted was family. She wanted to grow her empire. She started off as nothing, and she literally did achieve such, but she actually ended up becoming the one thing she never wanted to be, and that was a problem to her family and the black sheep, the outcast. And it's really, really, really hard to swallow. You know, knowing that she's no longer here, it's hard. But you know, there was reasons why Amelia chose the death penalty. Although many of you may not understand and still have, you know, some speculations of, did Amelia really die? Woo, can't tell you that one. Who knows? I guess time will tell, right? So it may not make sense as to why, you know, things are happening the way that they are. But for right now, there may be a little peace. There may be just a little peace. One of the things that Lavender absolutely loves about Jake is Jake has been a freaking huge advocate. And what I mean by advocate is just an advocate in her life. He's kind of almost too good to be true. It's really strange. I know it's odd, but he's just been too good to Lavender. And Lavender's eating it up, literally. She's eating it up like a juicy peach, a juicy piece of fruit, and enjoying kind of like every moment of it. You know, everybody says, you know, too much of a good thing is bad enough. I think actually Spice Girl said that. But, you know, whatever the line is. I don't know. I don't know if Jean has an ill intent. You know, there's actually a lot of hidden hints in that video in Amelia's trial. So, you know, I would love to continue to hear what your guys' speculation is on that in the comments down below. But, you know, he's been kind of trying to be there for Lavender as much and also trying to fight for Indigo. So there's a kind of a custody battle that's going on between Jean and Lavender right now. And it's very, very, very in the early stage process. You know, Lavender is trying to prove to the courts that she is a stable person. She can indeed, she can, you know, take care of her daughter in the way that her daughter deserves, and also, you know, be able to maintain a stable household for her. And Jean is just not having it. He honestly, you guys, is not wanting Indigo to go to Lavender. He's kind of even been withholding her. Things are getting really nasty. I mean, custody battles just in general are never a good thing, right? But things are starting to get really, really frickin' dirty when it comes to what's going on with Jean and Lavender. And I guess you could say Jake has kind of been trying to step in and figure out what he can do in order to go ahead and kind of neutralize that a little bit and maybe even possibly get Lavender at least, you know, visiting rights or hopefully even custody in the near future. So Lavender still lives in her little humble abode, and everything is still pretty much going as it was a month ago. It's just, you know, the emotional breakdowns that she would have, the nightmares that she would have, the tremors and things of that sort, and just kind of flashbacks of all the horrible things that she's done in her past. She's finally started to learn to forgive herself. Now, in terms of who knows the truth about what Lavender really did, I don't know if there's people who know the truth, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of let her go ahead and head on home now. It's late. She just basically was trying to work a little bit more on her, you know, workshop or whatever. I really loved the name Forever Stained. I actually think that's a perfect name for Lavender's gallery or galleria. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and name it that. I should have did it when we were there, but I didn't think about it. I totally just kind of bypassed it a little bit and just like forgot because I was so busy telling you guys about all the changes that have happened over these few years. But I honestly do feel like Dakota and Lavender are going to be the triumphant force to kind of change this really negative stigma that the Springstons hold. And I also do think Indigo will be a part of that equation too. I hope, you know, I hope so. At least, you know, something good can come out of all of this. Who knows? I mean, maybe one day we'll have a happy family. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Since y'all say my LPs are too dramatic sometimes, but I get it. It's totally fine. Let's see. I was going to go ahead and probably chat up Dakota. I do know that she is supposed to be, like I keep saying, turning into an adult. I don't necessarily remember if there was some other hidden news that I did not reveal quite yet. Okay, Leah and Cade just have no hair. And then there is our deceased Amelia Mae Springston, and it's really unfortunate. Actually, out of all of the siblings, Ryder, Austin, and Amelia, she's the one who unfortunately died first. Okay, so then obviously we have Avery, and then we have, well, she disappeared because he all freaking disappeared. And I know there's like this no culling mod so that this doesn't happen, but I think it's just, actually, no, it showed up right there. Okay, Gemma. Good. Okay, it didn't actually disappear on us, which is beautiful, but that's Zach who died. Oh my gosh, there's just so many things that are going on right now. So Brody, okay, I thought Brody and Lilith were expecting for some reason, but I'm actually going to go ahead and just kind of play Lavender's Day. a little bit more if you guys don't mind. While we get back into the swing of things, Lavender's going to go ahead and eat something. Jake has always been talking lately about, Lavender moving in and them getting their own house and their own place. And Lavender has kind of just found a really lighthearted sense of bliss here. She honestly doesn't really want to move or anything quite like that. She likes kind of being by herself. And they only been dating a month, you guys. So I don't know if necessarily that would be the smartest thing, is to get into a relationship right now. But I mean, I'm totally open to the idea at some point. I actually want to see if there's a bookstore, because I'd really love if maybe Lavender got into writing as well. Now, I don't know how much time we're going to have in just this LP in general to do that, but literally we're kind of killing time as Indigo ages. And Indigo, it's been a really long time now. So I think Indigo is actually going to become a teen eventually here soon, which is craziness to think that she's going to be a teenager. And but it's gonna be fine. I think once Indigo does become a teen, she'll have more free reign of who she can see and what she can do. But obviously she's still a teenager, so she needs a parental guardian. So I am not looking forward into getting into a custody battle with Jean. That's just not something I really want to do. I was kind of looking forward to maybe having a couple chill parts, where life is just genuinely amazing right now. But we'll have to go ahead and kind of see how that equation all pans out. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So if I am not as super duper hyper as typical usual Jen, cracked out. That's because it's like 10 o'clock at night and coffee was this morning, crash, burn, yada, yada, yada. Also been spending like hours on hours on hours on Amelia's trial. So, things happen, but, yeah, that's just, kind of what's been going down. This is actually a shop for, I guess you could have coffee here. This is also a retail center, isn't it? What is it? Retail, books, and coffee. I would love to actually just find a place where I can put the coffee shop. I think up here would be a beautiful place to do it. I don't know if there will be a barista that comes into play. I know this is like a storage center or whatever, but I kind of want to make it over with you guys if that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the paneling from down here. And I can actually see Lavender kind of making this place her own, and it could become maybe a little oasis for her, a getaway. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But we're going to go and put this little sign. I think the sign's already out there. Yay! Great minds think alike. And if you're going to ask me who created this bookstore, I think the name is legitimately what it's called in the gallery, in case you're interested. Okay. Let me go ahead and find that damn coffee thing real fast. So let me see. What it's called? Coffee. I don't know if it'd be like coffee table, coffee maker, Caress coffee table. Like, no, it's a coffee maker, isn't it? Let's just go and filter the items out through packs. That's always just so much easier. But yeah, I mean, like, while we're looking for this, I'm so sorry for everybody who's like, Jen, you're killing me, or you're hurting me, or you're making me, you have any idea how sad that was for me too? Do you have any clue? Amelia is my favorite character. Okay, yes, that's heartbreak. That's like a heartbreak hotel for me right there. Okay, I can't even deal with that. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I get this espresso machine in here, but for whatever reason, actually, if I just go ahead and do retail, and then I just do this little cheat sheet here and put it in as a cafe, life all of a sudden becomes a lot easier. It really does, I think. Or maybe I'm lying. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to go put that right here. I don't know if it's going to look okay or if it's going to look weird, but I'm going to go for it. I kind of like the way that looks, so we're going to use it. And then I'm going to put in a couple more lights up here. It's going to be more of a dimmer area. But, I mean, like I said, if I can get coffee guy up here, that'd be great. But I don't think they're gonna normally just come in without any sort of assistance, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Screw it. Okay, so all I need now is what else do I need? I don't know. Okay, I just need the rest of these things here. All right, let me go ahead and just figure out what the hell these would look like. I think this one matches pretty good. Close enough, right? Not perfect, but yeah, it'll work. Okay, so we have that now. I could probably just line this up a little bit more closer so it doesn't look so weird. And then let's find out what other cafe items are available to us just to make, again, life easier. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of filter out everything. There's an honors with display, which is weird that this would be like a cafe thing. Maybe it's like a certificate, like, you know, of them being able to be in business. I really don't even know. What other things are there? There's the electronic, okay, classical wall speaker. I don't know. I'm just trying to do this really fast. It's not like I'm really putting a hell of a lot of effort. No, that sounded right. I don't know why it kind of got off a little weird there. Have you ever done that where you're like, you know, you're saying, well, you don't know, but it feels like you're not even there. Where you think you're saying something wrong, but it's actually right. Yeah, I don't know. It's just how I feel about life, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to put in a couple, like, just random posters or what have you. I don't really even care. Okay, if I tried maybe just a little bit, it might actually come out pretty decent. Okay, so we're going to put this there. We're going to put that there. I was thinking of actually putting some cabinets above the kitchen here. Might look a little bit nicer. Okay, I don't know which ones go with which, so we're just going to use these ones. Okay, let's use those, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of like maybe put this one here, and then I'm going to put this one there, and then just go ahead and go across like this. Super duper easy. Nothing too difficult or anything like that. All right, so we'll go with that. I kind of like it. Looks okay. Doesn't look too shabby. All right, so there we go. And I'm going to put this guy right there. Typically, I think you would have like a sink and jazz like behind it, but I didn't do that as usual because I don't think I ever follow the rules in anything. All right, I know some people would be like, skipping through this right now, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't like to like do things off screen. I like to, I do, but I want to incorporate more things with you guys. Like I want you guys to like be a part of every little bit. Yep. Every little minute detail. So if this is not your tea, then I get it. I totally do. Okay. I'm just going to line these guys up, and I think we'll be just about finished after I'm done with that. I'm trying really hard to get these just to clip, and they won't do it because they're being kind of weird right now. Okay, so there we go. I think actually that one works a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, almost done. Okie dokie, artichoke. All right, so I think that's okay. As long as this person has room to get back there, then it should be fine. Okay, cool. So the only thing I'm going to need now, okay, is just a sink. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Divine. I never use expensive sinks. I don't know. I'm not into them. Okay, so we got that. This looks decent. I think this is a book thing, but I'm going to pretend it's a menu board, okay? Like, let's be naive for a minute and let Jen have her moment. She wants to pretend it's a menu board. She gonna pretend it's a menu board. That's all. No big deal. All right, cute. It's not perfect, but it'll do. All right, so I got this over here now. And all that I'm gonna do now is probably just put in like some just cheapy. Like I said, it's new. Okay, just some cheap old couches. Like whatever. Who cares, right? Like I don't care. Clearly, I don't care. Because if I cared a little bit, like I tried just a little bit harder. But that's okay. We ain't judging me, are we? Okay. All right, let's just put this one over here too. All right, cool. It's just like, I don't know, you're like, what is this, Jen? I don't know. Let's get some paintings in there. I think my favorite thing, and I know this may be weird and maybe nobody shares this with me. I think Tally does. I really love like these just random freaking posters. Like they honestly probably serve like no purpose, but I love them. Like I really do. Okay, so there's just a really chill, cool, like little coffee spot, whatever. We're going to go ahead and have Lavender go downtown with us, and she's going to go pick out a book, maybe get inspired a little bit to start writing. I would love to see her get into something that kind of preoccupies her mind a little bit. And, you know, like I said, just become an independent person. Amelia was a very independent person, and that's just kind of what, like, I don't know how to... I think a few of you guys have described her personality pretty much spot on, Amelia's, but like I don't really know what kind of personality she has because she doesn't really fit any specific like, you know, stigma, I guess is really what I'm trying to say. So we're going to go over the Booker's Books and More, and we are going to go see what, I have it as a cafe because I didn't, oh God, okay, well, Yay for Jen. Mm-hmm. Yay for me. That was an accident. I didn't switch it over. But it worked. I don't know why it's... Okay, well, we'll just go and see what happens. Maybe it'll work out. All right, so here we are, Booker's Books and Cafe. I think I can actually switch the venue while I'm here. So I'm just going to do retail. And then I don't think anything's going to spawn to where, like, I can go ahead and buy stuff. But I'm going to still just go ahead and try it anyways. So, oh, okay. Read. I can read things, but it doesn't look like I can actually buy anything right now. Clean up books, read something, reel her in. Lord of the Swings. I really love this bookshop. It looks so cool. Okay, I don't think I can actually purchase anything, though. That's the weird part of this whole entire situation. I can go and read things and stuff like that, but read Love in the Time of Sandwiches. But I don't think I can actually purchase anything right now because I have to go in here and actually do it manually myself, which sucks so bad. I screwed it up for myself, but we can still hang out. There's the barista. I don't think she's working right now, but that's totally fine. I'm going to have Lavender kind of come up here and check out some of these books or what have you. Let's see what else there is. What other stuff? I think the one I saw, the love book, seemed pretty interesting. So I miss the days of The Sims 3 when you can just like go to the store and purchase books and stuff like that. Those are the days I totally miss. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm having her kind of just sit down and read a little bit of a story right now. Just kind of get inspired maybe to hopefully write her own novels someday. I think tonight though we're gonna go out for like a lovely evening with Jake or something like that. It's been a few days since they've seen each other. He's been super, super, super busy with just a whole bunch of cases and all that jazz. So he hasn't had a lot of time to really spend with Lavender or anything. Another thing I really wanted to do is just kind of check up on Dakota and see how she's doing. Also see what Brody's up to in his lifetime and where he's been kind of doing and going with Lilith. I think that would be really, 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 really fun, too, just to kind of see how everybody's doing. All right. She's actually almost finished with this book. She's doing extremely well. We can't purchase it, so we got to read it all in one go, which she's almost done anyway, so it's totally fine. I think she's actually done reading the book. Cool. Did she finish it? I think she did. I don't know where she put the damn thing, but I think she did read it. Okay, yeah, no, she totally did. So let's go ahead and send Jake a happy text. Hopefully he's not busy right now. I am not exactly sure where he lives, by the way. All right, so he says, I agree. It's a great day. Let's go out and enjoy the day. Okay, so he wants to take me to Magnolia Blossom. So I'm totally going to go there and just spend some time with my boo. It's really weird to see Lavender in a relationship because although she was kind of seeing Gene, she was never in like an exclusive relationship with him because like the second thing started getting a little more serious, she literally got carted off to jail. So that seems like forever ago. And what seems like even more farther than forever ago is when I went and looked at the old Sims 3, the old Sims 3 photos of like Amelia and all that. Isn't it weird? It is so weird to think of like how long ago that was. So we're going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and express my fondness to Jake. And I'm also going to go and give him a little bit of loving, all that kind of jazz. They have obviously had their first kiss and all that stuff. They don't really know each other too well to like, you know, I don't know, get engaged or married or anything. But I love them together. Like, I really, really, really do. Oh, that changed real quick. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it definitely did. It was like we didn't know each other enough, and then all of a sudden one kiss changed it. Is that my girl? Is that my girl? Oh my God. Oh, that's so sad. Well, it's Danica Springston. I'm pretty freaking sure this chick is supposed to be like older now. I'm gonna have to like age her up, but that's really, 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 really sad when like you see a kid or something like that you think is yours. Not that any of you have ever experienced this, but that you see and looks like yours and then she's not, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of just what happened with Lavender right there. It was a very sad moment, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna go and kiss his cheek and stuff. I think this is the barista, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just hire some staff, I think, and then I'm going to hire mixologists? No, we're just going to hang out. What is there to do at this park? Because this is not the typical Magnolia Blossom. Maybe we could go over here. Oh, yeah, we could definitely go over here and and make some food, I think. So where did he go? Oh, he's like going somewhere. All right. Well, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, where's he going? I think he's going to go to the restroom, but I'm not exactly sure what the hell Jake's doing these days. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, he's going pee-pees. All right, so let's go over here, and maybe we'll go make some food or some hamburgers or something like that, and we'll just relax and enjoy the day. I guess he got off early today because, like, typically whenever I call him at this time, he's never available, which is kind of weird, so I don't know. He's just off today, I suppose. Okay, so let's go over here. What I really do love about Get Together is, like, these new options that you're able to, like, you know what I mean? Go with other people and, like, kind of keep them in your group or whatever. And that kind of thing. I don't know if anybody else is specifically, like, noticing this, but whenever my Sims talk, they either, like, talk to each other, like, behind their backs, or, like, one's standing, one's sitting. It's starting to get weird. But right now, Lavender is just kind of trying to, like, ask, you know, him, well, they're flirting, obviously, but she's also trying to ask him if he's heard anything about the case with Jean. As of right now, they're still kind of gathering information, and things that they can use against Jean to also further Lavender's cause. One of the big things that you know about is Jean's drinking habit. Lavender doesn't really know about it, and will definitely play Jean and experiment with that a little bit more. But Jean's an alcoholic, and it's kind of getting to the point where he often leaves the kids alone. You know, the neighbors have to come and watch them. It's kind of getting really, 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 really crazy. And the weird thing is that he knows kind of like these things are happening or whatever with the whole, like, Lavender thing or that possibly could happen. So the fact that he's just kind of being very careless about it shows me he either doesn't care and he's using it more of like a power trip sort of deal. I'm not exactly sure what his intentions are. And to be honest with you, it is a little scary. Oh, hell no. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? What are you doing? Like, that's like the worst thing you could do in your entire life is just come up and stand next to me. Do you remember when Jean and Avery were having a little bit of a thing? Yeah. I'm interested. I'm actually going to go ahead and put down my grilled fruit and give her a little bit of a rude introduction, because the fact that she just kind of came up to me and mean mugged me like that, like, seriously, I was going to say, girl, if you're going to sit down and give her a rude introduction, don't even bother. But I'm going to be kind of mean to her. I'm like, what are you doing here? I saw you with Jean about a couple months ago. She's like, you saw nothing. Are you freaking serious? No, I most certainly saw you two. I'm going to go ahead and actually trash Jean McKinley right now specifically. I was like, what? Okay, I was going to say, what was I saying about him? Like, pretty much continuing the whole conversation with, why was she talking to him? She's basically saying, I'm letting her know that I'm going to be, pursuing, or I'm currently going with a custody battle with him and my daughter, and I prefer if she just kind of basically stays away from Jean. Basically, she said, well, that sounds terrible, but I'm going to go ahead and have a conversation with him myself. Like, really though, girlfriend, I'm just going to go and be honest with her. I'm going to yell at her and tell her that she just needs to stay the hell away from my family, because you and your sister, you've done enough damage, okay? You've done enough. She's like, you don't know anything about me and my sister, and you certainly don't know much about Jean these days, do you? So honestly, Lavender, I'm going to be honest with you, you're not really that scary, and your threats, they don't faze me. Oh, gosh, Lavender's like, I can't even go to the damn park without having some problems from these hoochie mamas, all right? I want to grab myself a serving. I don't even know where Boo went. Boo left, okay? He just straight up ditched me. It's totally fine. I'm going to sit here and have some freaking, I'm going to have some damn, grilled stuff on myself. Why are you sitting next to me? You can't sit with me. Have you ever seen Mean Girls before? You can't sit with us? Like, are you freaking joking? That's legit my face right now. Like, go away. I can't even believe this hooker sitting next to me. It's kind of a weird situation, I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm going to actually kind of, like, fall back and get away from her, because I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't even want to be next to this chick right now. I'm going to go use the restroom really fast, you guys, and get the hell out of here. I don't know where Jake went. He probably could still be lingering around here somewhere, to be honest with you. I just gotta look for a guy in a white shirt, and then, oh, there he is. Yay, boo-boos! I'm gonna go sit here. I feel like every picture that I do take of Lavender these days is with Jake. I called him Gene, didn't I? Did I really? Ooh, somebody tell me. All right, I'm gonna try to go over there and do a little kissy boo boo with him. Because oh, what the hell? Now he seriously did disappear. For realio. I can't deal. Okay, no, he's over there. Oh my God. Is that Matilda? You know what? I really want to, like, be a part of my brother's life. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go and I'm going to give her a friendly introduction. We're probably going to end this part here anyways. But I really hope that I can, like, reconcile with her at some point and maybe even get to be in a part of their lives. I don't know. I just don't like that we were, like, outcasted from the family because of what my mother did. Like, I don't, well, it wasn't just what my mother did, but I mean, now that my mother's kind of taken the blame or what have you, I feel like maybe she won't be so hard on me. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to just kind of try to beef up the relationship a little bit and see if possibly we could be friends. I really hate when other people who are, like, not a part of this conversation just decide to hop in, like, ABC, you later. No, like, seriously, though. Back off, girl. Back off, because weaves shall be snatched. All right, I'm trying really hard here, guys. Okay? I like how, like, the little interactions. We're talking about cupcakes. We're going to talk. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. So, Matilda is basically letting her know that she's heard about Amelia's case and she heard about, you know, what the verdict was. And it's been in the news. It's been in the papers. It's been everywhere, and things of that sort. And, obviously she's not going to ask her, like, about the estate or anything, if anything was left in Amelia's name, because Brody has currently everything right now as we speak, which is very unfortunate. So all that I'm trying to do now is just pretty much figure out where to go from here. Like, how do we move forward and what should happen next, honestly, because there's so many things that could occur in this LP, and I definitely am going to ask for your advice on what you feel like should happen next based on the information that you guys presently have. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually end this part right here. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.